Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty.
And Miss Morningstar.
And you are tuned into Our Plugs, a community connection, where culture, commerce, and community come together on one powerful platform.
Absolutely. This is a show that connects Black and minority-owned businesses, nonprofit organizations, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and change makers all in one place. We don't just talk, we build, we uplift, and we plug you into the resources that help our community grow.
Yep. From business ownership and financial empowerment to mental health, education, arts, culture, and justice. This is a space where real conversations meet real solutions.
I know that's right. So wherever you're listening, whether it's from home, at work, or on the move, stay locked in because you're officially plugged into Our Plugs, the community connection.
Now let's get into today's show. Good morning, WKRA 92.7 The Change. Today is Friday. Yes, I am so happy to see it. Finally Friday. Oh my goodness. It has been a week of, it's been a successful week, but it has been a week. And I'm glad to see the weekend. I'm glad to be able to be off and enjoy some time away from the office and with my family. That being said, good morning to our family out there in Holly Springs, Mississippi, as well as Memphis, Tennessee. I am so glad that you have tuned in and you are here for a wonderful show. This morning we have our political tea with DeeJay and the real DeeJay, and you already know when they come on, they are bringing you nothing but the facts. They are bringing you nothing but what mainstream media chooses to ignore and leave out. They're going to tell you whether you like it or not. They're going to tell you what's happening, and they're going to give their perspective, which I personally love. So I always say thank you to my brother and sister. They are doing the Lord's work by telling the folks that aren't on TikTok what's going on in Holly Springs and Memphis. You're getting real news. All right, so I also want to say good evening to our family on TikTok, YT, FB, and IG. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of our journey. We could not do this without you, and you're truly appreciated. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to start with my reminder for everyone to drink their what? 16 ounces of water every morning without fail. And I'm also going to remind you to not only take your medication, but take your vitamins. There's nothing like making sure that your body is working properly. And with that being said, drink your water, take your meds, take your vitamins, and especially get you something good to eat and good to drink. And I myself love coffee. Miss Morningstar loves coffee. We are coffee lovers, but that's neither here nor there. Get you something good to eat and drink. All right, so this month is Black History Month, and I promised myself that every show that I would I would drop a Black history fact. And I don't know if you already know or not, but in case you didn't know, I am going to share what I find when I am doing my research. So this particular story, I like it. Because Black women are amazing. And because of that, I want to talk about tennis player Aletha Gibson, who was the first Black athlete to cross the color line. Y'all know how important that was? Do you know how critical that was? She was congratulated. This picture that I'm looking at is a picture of Miss Gibson and Darlene Hard after she defeated Miss Hard in 1957. And she gave her a hug and a kiss. And that was unheard of. You got to remember, 1957, we still weren't treated properly. You know, we can also say that about 2026, but that's a whole nother story. So let me get into this. Aletha Gibson was born in South Carolina on August 25th, 1927. Her family then moved to Harlem, Manhattan, where she spent most of her childhood. When she was 10 years old, the Police Athlete League closed off traffic on her street to allow the children to play sports outside. This is when Gibson developed her love of athletes and her gifted tennis abilities. Gibson went on to win a string of major titles on the African American tennis circuit. She was eventually permitted to enter the major international tournaments, becoming the first Black athlete to win a Grand Slam title and the first to play at Wimbledon. Later winning Wimbledon and the U.S. Nationals, the precursor to the U.S. Open. She was inducted into the Tennis Hall of Fame in 1971 and has often been compared to Jackie Robinson for her role in breaking down segregation in sports. To that, I say a heartfelt thank you, Miss Aletha Gibson. That is a Black history fact that I wanted to share with my family. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into those affirmations, and we get those affirmations from my little sister, the queen of affirmations, Mrs. Morningstar. Good morning, Miss Morningstar. How are you? How are things going? It is Friday, honey.
I know. Happy Friday, y'all. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Friday. We have made it. You already know I love Fridays, so I'm going to be a little turned up, just a little bit, because it's Friday. And, I mean, we got the whole weekend. I mean, the whole 2 days, but...
Oh, 48 hours.
We're going to make the best of those days, as we should, as we will always. Anytime we get those few days off, we take advantage of that rest and that opportunity to just do us, right?
Yes.
And take time away from this crazy work life. Not so much the world, because it's happening every day, but, you know, you get my drift.
Yes.
So welcome in, everybody. I'm glad you guys made it to the show. We're going to have a great show today. And yeah, we're going to focus on Black joy.
Yes.
You know that thing called Black joy? Because, you know, it's Black History Month. It's blackity black over here all day. 365 days a year. But, you know, we go extra hard in the month of February. So these affirmations are for Black joy focus on reclaiming happiness as a form of resistance, celebrating heritage, and nurturing inner peace. So the key themes to include believing that joy is a birthright. It is my birthright to be Black and proud and have joy. People hate when we have Black joy too. Did you ever notice that? They get so mad when we happy.
And you know what I say? Oh, well.
But anywho, right.
Okay.
Acknowledging our inherited worthiness, because we did inherit some great genes. Prioritizing our self-care, which we do on the weekends. We make sure we go get our mani-pedis and our massages, and we take care of ourselves, right? We do that. And we rest and we thrive, because that is who we are. So let's get into some top affirmations for Black joy and empowerment. And joy is our birthright, and you're going to allow yourself to experience it to the fullest. So, number 1, I deserve to move through life with ease, joy, and peace. I am my ancestors' wildest dreams, walking in power and purpose. I unapologetically take up space and speak my truth. I love the skin I'm in, from every kink, coil, and curl. My Blackness is a source of pride, strength, and brilliance. I release the need for validation. My worth is inherited. I choose to protect my peace and prioritize my happiness. I am worthy of a soft life surrounded by love and rest. I am not a victim. I am an agent of change and joy.
Exactly.
Happy Black History 365.
24/7. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Miss Morningstar. We got to do the weather really quick. Holly Springs, I have great news. You and Mississippi. Finally, some warmer weather. Today, your high will be 65, a low of 32. Feels like 62 during the day, 27 at night with a 9% chance of rain. Winds are out of the north at 5 to 10 miles per hour. It's partly cloudy conditions. Humidity is moderate during the day and high at night. Air quality is very good. Memphis, Tennessee, come on through. High today of 64, low of 33. Feels like temperature 62 during the day, 30 at night, with a 33% chance of rain. Winds are out of the north northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Partly cloudy conditions as well. Humidity is moderate during the day, high at night. Air quality is good. H-Town proud. Houston, high today of, brace yourselves for this one, 80 degrees. Yep, back in the 80s. High today of
80s,
80,
baby.
80, low of 52. Feels like temperature 78 during the day, 47 at night, with a 1% chance of rain. It's not going to rain. Humidity is low during the day, moderate at night. Air quality is good. It's going to be a sunny, warm day.
Has spring sprung?
Nope. It
I'm
is
just
still
saying,
wintertime.
Texas is springing a little bit early,
We,
peeking through.
we just have bipolar weather.
We do, and
Plain and simple.
and this February, so I take it. I ain't complaining.
I'm not going to complain at all. Not when other people are dealing with,
frigid. I heard
negative.
North Carolina. My people do say DeeJay. I heard some snow coming again.
Oh no,
Is that true?
I'm gonna pray for y'all. I'm gonna pray for y'all while I'm wearing my flip flops and my shorts.
Okay.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh.
It feels like it. I understand. All I'm gonna say is bundle up.
Bundle up, y'all.
We'll be walking around in shorts all weekend long. All right.
Go on and brag, Kitty.
I'm just saying, this is our time to shine. Wintertime, we don't have a winter, but summertime, yeah, we're over here baking and crying at the same time. But that is your weather for today. You guys get out and enjoy the weekend. Enjoy your family. Do whatever it is that makes you happy, just as long as it's legal. Keep it legal. Keep it trill. Yeah. Like for real. All right. You want to bring DeeJay and DeeJay?
Yeah,
I like to do the current events with them on because they're just on fire all the time. Good morning, DeeJay. Good morning, Real.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, them
DeeJay,
glasses
you look
fire.
beautiful, girl. Them glasses fire.
And she be eating with them shades. What?
Look, I appreciate it, but I am definitely under the weather, but I am here.
I know.
All that snow and ice the last week or so, we're still covered.
I'm sorry. Texas, you can come on down to Texas and visit. It's warm down here. Shorts.
Yeah.
No, I don't trust y'all.
The Decepticons
The Decepticons down here. They not. Didn't you see them kids? They not fooling with nobody.
They don't really want to come around here as county area.
Boy, I love it. I love that
over them pots. We love different them pots.
Yeah, we're in where those kids was whooping off on the MAGA man.
Yeah,
that's down the street from us. So baby, them kids did not play, and it was good to see. You thought you could jump out your truck and run up on a little girl,
and they wore that tail out. They wore it out.
The way they handled that man, they handled.
Look, he went home and shaved his hair off and shaved his mustache off.
He got some of that FAFO they've been talking about.
He did. They turned him every which way but loose.
Yeah.
They turned him so much that he was confused. He got in his truck. He didn't even know how to drive off. He had to sit there for a second. Like, oh my God, what did I just witness?
Oh, well, teenagers whoop that.
Leave people alone. All right, so I got a couple of. Let me do this. Let me go ahead and let you guys say good morning to Holly Springs and Memphis, Tennessee first before we jump into these stories. Go ahead, DeeJay.
Right. Good morning, Holly Springs and Memphis, Tennessee. Right now, I am jealous. I envy you guys. I do. I wish I was in that good weather you guys got going on right now. But good morning to everybody. Good Friday morning.
Yes, thank you. Go ahead, Real.
Good morning, Holly Springs and Memphis, Tennessee, and everybody listening. Yeah, We're gonna have to go over this weather report again because they did not include us in this warm weather. I walked outside and it literally felt like it was about to start snowing again. So
Mm-mm.
lucky y'all. But
Um,
Yeah.
enjoy.
all right, I'm gonna
Mm.
pray for y'all.
I don't miss them days.
Yeah, I don't miss them at all. I'm gonna pray for y'all, and y'all keep
Look,
hope alive.
this is
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
first winter that we've had in years that actually felt like winter.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say this ain't a typical thing for for North Carolina.
No.
This ain't
No,
typical.
We
Yeah,
experience 9 degrees weather, and
yeah,
that is not
that's
typical at
yeah,
all.
that's wild. Yeah,
The
that's
results of global warming. It's the results.
it
that's.
is.
I think. I think.
Mm.
I believe you're right.
Yeah, yeah, yes.
And y'all boy pulled us out of the Paris Climate Accord. Imagine
Well,
that.
that ain't my boy. I don't know the man with the dead hands, rotten hands. I don't know him at all. But I
Mm-mm.
will talk about him. I'm gonna get into we're gonna get into a couple stories, and we're just gonna have y'all chime in, and then y'all can go ahead and take over the show. But Trump says he is adjusting his deportation policy to only go to into cities if the mayors or governors ask and say please, adding, I don't want to go and force ourselves into a city, even if the numbers are terrible. Sir, if you don't
Mm-mm.
shut up,
I'm
you
not
know all about forcing yourself.
DJ
We're not
Kitty.
Exactly.
with it.
I'm
Just
not
not.
buying that story because
I'm
we
not
seen his
buying it.
friend Fat Boy Bannon came on and said you will absolutely see ICE at the polls during the midterm. So somebody lying. Either you need to shut your boy up or you need to tell the truth. So this plan, whatever your plan is not gonna work because everybody's not on the same sheet of music.
It
No.
doesn't even make sense because number one, how many polling stations are there, and how many of them icicles are there? They're not even
But
getting paid, so they may not
right.
show up.
Right. I was going to say there's some frozen water boys that are claiming they hadn't been paid in 4 weeks, some in 8 weeks. So he's already going to be short, even if they all showed up. But
Mm.
because they're going to find themselves in an FAFO situation. But he's not. Listen, even their location, they're talking about closing down a couple of their locations because they're not even paying the bills on the locations. So
I,
we're gonna see how long these
Typical.
uh simps. Can I say simp? Oh, I
you
said it
can,
Mm.
already.
you sure can.
I already said how long they're gonna be simping for this man because I don't know nobody that's gonna work for months without getting paid. They're behind on utilities. They're losing their homes. I mean, they running through it, but they karma is a bee.
I love
Yeah,
it. I
I
But
love
love that for them. I
you
absolutely
know,
love it for them.
allegedly, well, I don't know how they're not getting paid because allegedly he is running, funneling money to build detention centers through the Navy, through a contract that the Navy had that was for $10 billion, and it may see upwards of 55 billion. So hey, he building detention centers, but he's not paying the workers. So we know
Typical
this.
Trump.
To me, this is
Typical.
not about immigration. This is about what comes next, which is starting that preschool to prison pipeline. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
see.
Yeah.
And they're gonna try it. They're gonna try it as much as they can. Right now, currently, they say three one out of three black males end up going to prison. Well, we need to change that. We need to make sure that that
Yeah,
doesn't happen. We need
right.
to make sure. Back to these polling locations. There's 94,000 polling locations. How y'all gonna get there? And then not only how are y'all gonna get to all 94,000, when you get there, do y'all really think that these folks are gonna sit back and just let you bother them?
Oh,
Did y'all
so
not see them kids and Katie?
right. But DJ Kitty, yeah, there may be 94,000 polling locations, but they're going to go to the hood where they got a pretty good idea of how people are going to cast their ballots. Those are the people they will harass.
I
Well, we're
don't.
gonna
I
see
highly don't.
that.
I highly recommend they don't do that.
Right. It will
They don't
definitely
want to
be
meet the
there.
real jump out boys.
Right.
I don't
It'll
think they
be there.
really want to go against the real ones. Okay.
Right. They hadn't done it yet, have they? They're
Uh-uh.
finding the smallest man and the child and the woman and the elderly.
Uh-huh.
That the ones that come out of their houses buffed up a little bit, talking a little bit of crap to them, they get back in their car for them. They
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't put a whole lot of emphasis on those guys. All right. So kudos to my brown and black and my white people that push
Yeah.
up on them and let them know not here, not
Yeah.
today. Hmm.
Absolutely.
All I can say is I need all of our young men and young women. Go with your grandmother. Go with your aunties to those polling when they go and vote.
Yeah.
Protect your elders. And
That's
if
right.
Yeah.
anybody walk up on them, y'all know what to do. We don't even have to say it. We
And,
don't. It's
and
like a hat going up in the air. Y'all remember Alabama? Don't touch.
right. And
Don't
to
touch.
prevent a lot of this, ladies, for those of you listening, don't wait till the day of the election. Get
Please
out
don't.
there and vote early.
Early vote.
That's the easiest
Yeah.
thing to do. Early
I'm
vote.
a firm
And
believer.
Exactly.
know and understand,
Early.
if you're out there in that line that day and that poll closes, they're not gonna let you vote. And that's what they're banking on.
They are.
Go out early.
Go
Yeah.
out early.
And it's a must at this point. You have to early vote. We will have the dates of once we get closer when early voting will start. We'll be announcing that every show. Get out there and early vote. We have
Hmm.
primaries coming up. Do a Google search when your primary is happening in your state, in your area. Make sure that you are registered. Go to bluevoterguide.org. Look up your candidates and get out there and vote. They're scared. Y'all know what happened in Texas. That seat hadn't been set, that seat hadn't been filled by a Democrat in over 17 years. That
Yeah.
is, I I know exactly where it is, and I'm gonna tell you right now. Y'all know how we say sundown.
Mm. And
Yeah.
they
They not.
voted for it. Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And they voted
You
for it
heard what
then.
I said. You
Because
heard
they
me.
Well,
they fed up.
how do you say I'm fed up with this crap
I'm
without saying
tired.
I'm fed up
I'm
with this crap?
done.
I'm
You,
tired,
Mm-hmm.
Grandpa.
Right. That's what I was just
you
thinking.
took away
Just
my
keep digging.
benefits.
Just keep digging.
Took
I
away my
mean,
food stamps.
okay.
They
I
tired.
mean, you got to think about it. Who benefits the most off of social services? It is actually not us. Contrary to what mainstream media wants you to believe, it is white
Right.
tea people. It is not
Right.
us.
Oh yeah.
Them white tea people got up and went and voted for a
Mm-hmm.
Democrat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, but that man, he sent ICE and all of these other agencies into that state. He was undercutting these big contractors. They were losing workers.
Yep.
Um, then he came back into office and he messed over the farmers after Biden had came up with a relief package for them. So he's undermining all of them, everybody's livelihood out there. And they're
Yeah.
fed up.
Right.
He
And I
doesn't
can't.
care. Go
Right,
ahead.
and I can't wait to see how he's going to address North Carolina because North Carolina got hit by a big storm before Biden left office. Biden cleared everything, everybody's checks were on the way, and then Donnie gets in there and he stops everybody's checks. So a lot of these people, first of all, we still got people under the mud that
Mm,
never bodies were never recovered. And then
Yeah.
a lot of these people who
God.
were depending on that check to rebuild and stuff never received it. And so right now, he's not. He's pissed at North Carolina. He's ready to try every trickery he has in his book, even going as far as saying, "Oh, a lot of the North Carolinians." Democrats had re-registered as Republicans, and I'm like, you hadn't done anything for nobody to re-register as a Republican.
That's
So,
just
guys, make sure you check your registration. Do it now, once a week, before we even get there, because the trickery is real. We saw it, and it's coming back. And this time, let's stand fast. Let's stand. and be ready.
Right.
Absolutely, DJ.
He is
Absolutely.
definitely setting it up because
Hmm.
in his interview in most recent times, guess what cities he said? Detroit,
Mm-hmm.
Chicago,
Mm.
Atlanta. He
Hmm.
Y'all
named
know what it is.
all the cities
Hmm.
where my melanated folks is. We
Right.
thick,
Hmm.
so he's setting it up already
Yeah.
because he know what
Right.
He's
time it
fine.
is.
He's
Well, I
fine.
mean, even with that, they put a lie out there. They're saying right now in America of eligible registered voters, 45% are registered as unaffiliated. There is no
It's a
way.
lie. And we all know it's a lie. And anybody with half a brain knows it's a lie. But we need to take a quick commercial break, okay? You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We will be right back after this quick commercial break.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe what you wear should remind you of who you are. This is where love meets style. From our signature beautiful hoodies created to remind you to show up as your full authentic self, to our bold her shirts designed for women who know their worth and wear it proudly. Lovership Apparel is more than clothing, it's a movement. Our comfortable confidence boosting leggings move with you, while our statement backpacks carry your essentials and your purpose wherever life takes you. Every piece is intentionally designed to inspire self-love, confidence, and authenticity, because you deserve to wear something that speaks life into you. Whether you're stepping out, showing up, or standing firm in who you are, Lovership Apparel is made for you. Visit lovershipapparel.com and wear the reminder, be you to the fullest.
Do you relate to the phrase, "Don't let the pretty face fool you"? That's the motto behind our Pretty Gangster hoodie. I myself am not a people person, so we have a hoodie for that too. Our hoodies do the talking, so you don't have to. Want someone to read your hoodie and think, "Yep, I feel the exact same way"? Or do you want to teach someone how to pray and thank God? Then head on over to our sassy black and white hoodie collection, located in our TikTok shop, and order yours today.
Find us at Sparkle Kicks on Etsy, TikTok, and ourplugs.com.
You're locked in to WKRA 92.7, the voice of the community. And listen, 2026 is all about showing up and shining. That is why we rock with Morningstar Boutique by Tam, where fashion meets confidence, purpose, and style. From everyday chic to head-turning statement pieces to some fly arm candy, Morningstar has it all. And while you're shopping, tap into the community. Discover Black-owned and minority-owned businesses at ourplugs.com. Also, check out Morningstar Boutique by Tam.com, where your light owns your style.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. This morning we have DJ and the real DeeJay giving us the political tea. We left off talking about Frumpy, the man with the black hands and them swollen ankles, and he wears them diapers, and how he thinks he's going to fool us all in disturbing us while we try and vote. Again, I'm going to say it again. Young people, go with your moms, your aunties, your grandmother. Go with them. Make sure you're registered to vote and go with them and make sure that they can vote in peace. Don't let nobody run up on your people. Don't let it happen. Not on your watch. All right. So I wanted to talk about that really quick. Miss Morningstar, did you have an article that you wanted to bring up that we could
Real
talk about?
quick, and I don't know how y'all feel, but I kind of got a little tingle like Kamala reactivated her campaign account. I felt like, what's going on? My spidey senses made me want to dig a little bit. What's going on, Kamala, Auntie?
Auntie.
Listen, I think she low key trying to get it popping but she was talking about, she had opened her headquarters page back up for,
Uh-huh.
you
Uh-huh.
know,
Mhm.
Her
other
TikTok account.
other people and this, that, and the other activists and things of
Mm,
that nature. But we all see where it's headed.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and we've had a couple of people come into our lives, and they're like skeptical about the whole thing. They're like, I don't know if she should do that. I
Uh,
don't think that America was ready the first time. We went through
Mhm.
a whole bunch of trickery. Let's call it what it was,
Mhm.
trickery. And so now we know what to look for. Now we know what to prepare for. And then we also are dealing with a divided party now. They're divided big time. A lot of those
Yeah.
people who were expecting things to happen didn't happen. And then when the file came out,
Ooh.
and the photos came out, and the emails came out, and the court papers came out, and believe it or not, some magazines can read, and so they were able to read through it, and we've had some say, that's enough. I'm not in it. I don't,
Yeah.
I'm not going to support that.
can I
Yeah.
So
Right.
say, DJ, the level of delulu that this president has when he gets on national TV and says, see, now Files is out and I'm not in it. Sir,
Sir,
the
38,000
level
times.
48,000
of
times,
the
sir.
look, they
delulu
said he in those files more than Jesus is in the Bible.
he
So,
Okay.
is
honey,
and is
And
and
is.
is seriously. So yeah, I was excited to read that. I mean, like I have high expectations, mixed emotions, scared emotions for her because I want her to
Me
be
too.
safe. But on top of that, I already know her best campaign. This will be the best campaign ever. I told you so. Simple.
Right. But
Told you
I
so.
think I think her first one was, and I
I
think
do
it was
too.
amazing.
It
I,
was,
I
but
I
the
think
but the time we got now.
Mm.
right.
Yeah.
And the country was absolutely ready. There was not a $1.5 billion in grassroots donations raised without, like, who bets on something and then goes for the other candidate? Like, it makes no
Exactly.
sense.
Yeah.
So if you follow the money trail, this woman absolutely should have won with flying colors.
Yeah,
And I feel like
absolutely.
she would have if Elonia hadn't dipped his stinking toe into anything. And I'm just gonna say it.
French
F1
government.
comments, but it's whatever,
French government.
Yeah,
Wait,
French
we
government
waiting on
said,
y'all.
yeah, the French
Go get
government
them.
said, Elonia, come here, we need to talk. Come
You
here.
files. It's a whole bunch of other stuff going on.
Yeah.
We
Right. We're waiting
talk.
on that to come through too. I think that goes down on, was that the 12th of February they wanted to talk to him? Real, give me a
I don't know
call.
the date,
I
but
don't I don't remember, but yeah, they I just seen something, a notification come across my screen now saying they want to absolutely sit him down in a deposition and have a chit chat with him.
America won't talk to him, but the French government will. So,
He won't go. He
No,
won't
no,
show up.
they're saying America wants to talk to him now.
oh, America wants to talk.
oh,
Oh, now,
Yes.
you
real?
know, Frumpy
Wait
he
a
gotta
minute.
try to counter stuff because it may look bad if all the other countries want to talk to him because it's more than just French government. It was other people talking about they
Yeah.
want to talk to
Oh
him.
yeah, there were several countries that had open investigations on him before
Hmm.
he paid the money to kind of hang out over here. But now they have, because they're going to need him this time. And so now they've given him some of our tax dollars for whatever
Right.
projects he had, because we already know a lot of his projects don't, they go up and then they boom, they never come down, at least not in one
Right.
piece. But they for some reason have given him some assistance on some of his projects again. So they're back in cahoots with one another. And it's expected. These people know if this midterm don't go their way,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
going to prison.
They are.
They are going to prison
Steve
And
as
so
Bannon
they're
they
gonna try
deserve
any
to.
and everything. And they
Hmm.
deserve to.
Hmm.
They deserve to be in prison
Hmm.
today,
Right.
yesterday, and last year. But Steve Bannon knows, and he's talking about you know what they do? They try and stoke fear. Ain't nobody scared of you, sir.
That part.
Linus, ain't it wasn't Linus the dirty one on Charlie Brown, the one
No,
Yes.
on
pig
Big
pen.
Pen?
Oh, okay.
Pigpen.
Pig.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
Pigpen.
So that's gonna be the
Bitty
new
Pigpen.
nickname, Pigpen.
Okay, and it looked
Listen.
like spoiled milk and sauerkraut. Anyway,
He can't hold water either. You already know he put it out there a while ago. We don't
Yeah,
eat
he
this
tells
stuff. We
everything
all
he
going to
does.
jail. Yeah.
But
He can't hold
but
water.
but he but Steve Bannon has no choice. Listen, he don't want. He's experienced prison. He doesn't want to
Mm-hmm.
go back.
Mm-hmm.
well,
All
that's
right, he
who
has
got
no
doggone
choice
back.
but to tell them now what he said about ICE surrounding the building. They're going to surround the building and
Oh,
what
nothing.
and do what? If ICE want to impress me when those we get out there with that no president march, where's ICE? We don't see them absolutely nowhere. Look what LA did to ICE, Chicago did to ICE, Detroit did to ICE. They backed them up. All
Hmm.
right. And that's what we have to start doing. There are more of us than they are of them.
Exactly,
So
exactly. I heard that they're ramping down in Minnesota. Go ahead, real.
listen, I don't want to get too far removed from the conversation, but I just seen something else too that said that the judge refuses to indict Don Lemon. I like to bring positive news too, and that is
Hey,
our thing.
Well,
man,
well,
I'm not
Uh,
surprised.
we
Hey,
knew that. What he gonna indict? What he gonna indict him on? For
for
what?
what?
I don't know, but Don came out and made a video. That video was
Did
fire. He called
I
them all
did.
kind of bees and all kind.
Did he? Oh,
What did
I
he
missed it.
do?
Oh,
I gotta go look for it.
wait,
Don
wait
went
till y'all
ham
see him
on them.
dancing after they say he beat the indictment.
Oh yeah.
Don be
You
cutting
know
up.
that wasn't nobody but Nikki. Nikki getting
Right.
being messy, mad because I can't even start with Nikki because Nikki,
Boy,
Onika.
Lord, ain't
Uh,
nobody think about Onika.
you mean the one that wants to come back home now because she's got a record dropping? That one?
Yeah.
oh, it's
The
too
one who
late.
got the gold chocolate
Who
bar.
got a record dropping? Onika? Baby, ain't
She's
nobody
supposed to
coming.
be.
You
Yeah.
better. It better be country, and well, it better be country because you're not listening to that.
What it is going to be a Melania movie, is what it's going to be. A
It
flop.
is
I
Okay.
say,
It's
flop.
Oh,
going to be a
I
flop.
say, how good is your crossover game, honey? Because you over here, we ain't
It's a
we
wrap.
ain't buying
right.
nothing from you.
But
No.
You,
speaking of Melania movies, I saw something today where somebody said if they don't put Michelle Obama's flick back at the
Netflix on the
top
top
movies on
10.
Netflix
she,
by Friday, we gonna start with the Target treatment on Netflix.
well, do
Sounds
you
like a
know
winner.
she at number 10 right now on Netflix? Go check it out.
Oh,
I
Oh, they
they
bet
put
put her
it. They
back.
put it. They
she
put it
at
back
number
then.
10 right now.
So, oh, they put
Right
it
now.
back
Mm-hmm.
because it.
Uh-huh.
Look, last
They had
night
took it
I
down.
didn't see her. Yeah,
They
they
had took
what
it
they did
down
was they took her out of the adult category and
and
put her
put her
in
in
the
the kid.
children's category.
Listen, y'all, just
Mm.
turn it on. If you got to go to work or whatever, just put
Just
it on
turn it
repeat.
on.
Just
I was planning on
play it, and
watching it
play it
this
over
week.
and over
Yeah,
That's a
again.
watch
good
it at work.
idea. I will be playing
Yeah,
it
just play it. I'm gonna
on
play it on
several of
several
my
devices.
TVs. Yep.
Well,
Yep.
guys,
Don't
can
play
you
with
imagine
us.
how Melania feel right about?
Melangerie, we do not care, girl. We do not care
You
today.
know,
Melangerie,
lingerie.
we
We
do
do
not
not
And
care
e-
care.
tomorrow.
even with Melania's thing, they are finding like I guess it would be called like ticket fraud or something like that,
Of course
where
it is.
somebody is mass buying tickets for
Don
this
Jr.
documentary.
You know it's them.
Yeah,
Don't nobody want to go see Melangerie. She's not in
no,
the right.
honey.
It's not the right
Look,
film.
if they
Right.
want to pay for those tickets, let them go on. We're not going to do it. We're
Mm-mm.
not going to do it, and they're never going to be able to mass buy them at the level that it would be sold at if
Right.
Oh
her
yeah, they must
husband
have
was
took
not
it.
such a
They
flop.
better hurry up and get it back because I don't see. I saw it at one point. It was number top 10.
Oh no,
Yeah,
they
it
Yeah.
was.
right. They moved it. They
So
didn't. They
they
didn't. They didn't anticipate that, so they moved it from that category to the children's category,
Girl,
so that it
stop.
wouldn't be found.
Hmm.
so then after they got pushback for putting it in the kids category, they put it in the adults category.
Oh, so
So
they moved it back.
but so it's it's just in an adult category. I don't know if they moved it back to the top 10 yet, but it was
I'm
just
looking.
like,
Mm.
Hmm.
They better
Y'all
put
want to play dirty Netflix? I will cancel my subscription. I sure will.
Exactly.
sure
That's
Don't
will.
what.
play with
That's
us.
what's next. That's what we're going to
Somebody
promote now.
asked. Somebody asked me on the talkative tick, what do we call that man's wife, the man with the dead hands? What's his? Her name is
Melangerie.
Melangerie.
Lingerie.
Melangerie.
I,
Yes.
I have a theory that she just
Manutere.
did the wrong type of movie. She should have
Yeah.
stuck to her
A
true
star.
being. I have a theory that her
Miss Morning Star.
listen, let me get it out, Kitty. Yeah, I got it. I got it. She
Okay.
should have done who she really is. Melangerie spread on me. She are, she
Oh,
might
See,
have got. I'm just
look,
saying.
I
MAGA would have
asked you.
piled up for that. MAGA would
Where's
have
the
piled
lie?
up.
Where's the lie?
Right. MAGA would have piled up for that and went
She
home
did
and
the
do.
wrong type of
Look,
movie. Cause nobody gonna understand what she was saying, honey. We need
Did it have
translators,
listen,
subtitles?
all that.
that movie is probably already out in Russia. Y'all late.
I mean, the whole thing about it is no one's going to go pay to hear her speak. They would have to, MAGA would have to read the subtitles to understand anything. And
well,
when
that's half of them
they can just
gone.
go and sit in front of their computer and look at her spread. She spread eagle all over the internet. They don't need to pay for
Right.
that. No one wants to hear her talk, girl. You can, is it English? Anywho, anyhow.
And now she's mad because her name is starting to show up in the files.
Right.
Well,
And,
Melangerie, what did you expect? That's where you met Frumpy.
Well,
You
that's
know?
why
right.
she won't leave her own son with him. Y'all ever wonder why we don't never see that man with his grandbabies? We seen it with that one that got that toot problem, but with his daughter, but they all they had to do is give him a sack and the little girl gets to go. At the end of the day, for real, at the end of the day, we don't see this man hanging out with those grandbabies. Those people
Right.
know
I
what they're
wouldn't want
dealing
my
with.
kids nowhere near him.
Right.
Hmm.
And
Grandfather
so
or not.
Hmm.
what we're seeing from these files, ladies, is very disturbing. And without saying any company names, I've gathered a whole lot of very cultish behavior from just the
Food.
things that I've seen in videos with some of the videos that are surfacing on the various social media platforms. But a lot of this stuff, not only does it involve kids, but it involves, and I hate to say, cannibalism.
Mm-hmm. It sure does.
What?
It sure does. I was, somebody put on the Elonius, what is his platform? Twitter,
X,
X,
yeah.
whatever.
She's talking about twatter.
Somebody put, I'm gonna let you finish real, but somebody put a link on there that you can read all of his emails. Go ahead, real.
Yeah, but I like
JP.
this is very, very disturbing. And we've seen kids tell their stories from their own perspective while they were still
Why
children.
they're children.
Oh my
Cannibalism?
God.
Yes. Like
Was this
I think
happening on the island?
But listen,
I
it
don't
it
know if
it
it
it,
was
it,
all
it
on the island.
it's happening
Wait,
within the cult itself because this is a cult
Yeah,
itself.
it is.
But listen, in the United States, 50 states, cannibalism is not illegal.
I know.
What?
In Iowa, it is illegal if you're not doing it for your own survival. Then it's illegal. You can't unalive
Wait a
somebody. In
minute.
all states, you can't unalive them just to eat them. But cannibalism is not illegal.
It
Oh
When
my.
I saw that, I freaked out because then I
what?
wondered, what have we been eating?
right.
Oh
And
my.
then I seen a video with Epstein's niece. She was saying that her family, when she grew up, they were in the cult of Baal, Baal. So you guys can look that up. But he
B
was,
A comma I mean hyphen A L. I think she said.
yeah,
But go ahead.
it
But
is
yeah,
BA comma AL. But this was
hyphen.
a Canaanite deity that the J people worshipped on their way back from Egypt. But in that interview, she was talking about a big part of that cult was family having, doing things to family members, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
So you know how
And
back at the royal bloodlines try to keep their bloodline pure.
mhm.
That a lot
Mm-hmm.
of that was going on.
And they
The
did that
brothers and sisters, daddy
because
and daughters, they were doing that type of stuff. And they were also having children just to sacrifice.
Oh,
mm,
jeez.
Mhm. Just for that
mm,
reason alone.
You
Just for that.
know,
that
you, mm,
that's it. That's some sick stuff.
You
you know,
you
Woo!
went that rabbit hole is so deep, it's almost
Uh,
depressing. You
But
know,
we
they
knew.
call
when
us
we saw
they call
Donald
us the
Trump.
savages.
Right, but they were there.
we
Everything
knew
they
that was the
called
biggest
us,
lie.
they were the whole entire time. Everything.
That
I
was the
don't care.
biggest lie.
Whatever. They called us lazy, but we were in the fields and they were on the horses. All
Right.
right. So
Okay.
everything that they've called us criminals, they've been that the whole entire
Yeah.
time. They're monsters. All right.
Well,
I don't know what else to say, but they are monsters.
Yes.
And when you look at the full picture, it's gonna, it makes you think about how you have to protect yourself. Because if they don't care enough about their own, what do they care about you and yours?
Mm-mm.
you
They
know,
moved another van of those children out a couple of days ago. So this in the last 7 days, they've moved 3 vans of children out. Where are the children going?
mm,
See. Mm-mm.
mm. You know, DJ. Outside of me being completely grossed out, it reminds me that number one, they used to have barbecues and barbecue us, and and I knew that. Our history taught. We know that. I never could. I could never even think that they would do it to their own.
Mm-hmm.
So now,
Exactly.
I
with,
guess
with, with
I'm not shocked about the cannibalism, but the parts that it was happening within these files, that is something that's of a current, you know.
Well, what's going on when it comes to these files? Now, I'm not saying that I don't know how they come together, but
Mm-hmm.
some of the files goes and it talks about other countries and this and that the other, and then these videos show up of these children giving
Mm.
out the information. So they're it's the people are in the files, but when you go research what happened, this is where they're giving us the videos as well. I
Mm.
can't tell if those videos are in the files or is it just because that the people are in the files that they're showing us these videos. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? But
DJ,
Yeah.
these
please
videos,
send me this information. You got my info. Send it to me.
I will. Everybody keeps saying send it, so I'll send it to you too.
And you know what this makes me think too, guys? When I hear this, when I think of like these kids, right? I think of what we just heard recently with Sasha.
yeah,
And I'm putting two and two together because and then we think about all these missing children
Children.
that have never been found, okay? That you see it everywhere you go, missing,
Real,
and
don't do that.
you see it everywhere you go. So I'm just thinking like Sasha's story, it adds up to what's in these files. It's adding up.
Right. Sasha's story is going to add up into the videos that I'm going to send you guys. But
Okay.
these videos are years old. The
Yeah.
right,
children, the
His
children are
story was
Are
from
the
the
from
80s
right,
and the 70s. His
right,
story started in the 70s.
right.
right.
So these
But
videos are years
D,
old.
DJ Kitty, as gross as that looked, that was probably the fate of a lot of these missing and exploited
Ooh,
children.
that's some
that's so
nasty
They
sad.
stuff.
probably did that to them to get rid of
Child.
evidence.
Well,
That just makes
so
me so sad and mad and angry because why? Why? Why are they like this? Why
they're
you have all
monsters.
this money? You could
Mm-mm,
do so much good
It
in
mm-mm.
the
ain't
world.
nothing about the money.
They're
It,
not
But
it's
human.
yeah,
it's the
I think it is
it's who
Miss
they are
Morningstar.
though. It's who they
That
They,
it
are
is who
though.
they are,
Yeah.
but it is a lot about the money with these elite
and
people,
power.
I'll say
and
power
they
and
they they
protection.
right. But the end results is what they use to keep each other under control. So if you don't do this, then guess what? I'm not turning you on to my people, my connections, or anything because we have to keep everybody in control. Nobody's bigger than the program. Don't matter how rich you are, we sh- we will be able to bring you down at any given time.
Mm.
So it's
I'm
kind of
grossed
like
out.
joining that I group. Y'all know.
I am I am so grossed out right now. I'm so grossed out. Let's take a commercial break. Miss Morningstar, can you hit the commercials? I got somebody at my door. You are
All
listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We will be right back after this quick commercial break.
Hello, my name is Keith Young. I'm the founder of Young Helping Hands, headquartered in Detroit, Michigan. Young Helping Hands is a business created to help seniors in our community. We help seniors in all areas, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, in efforts to enhance their overall health and wellness. To learn more about Young Helping Hands, please visit our website, www.young-helping-hands.com. You can also reach out to us via email, younghelpinghands1@gmail.com. Lastly, you can visit us on Our Plugs podcast, January 29th, 2026 at 6:30 p.m. Central Time to learn more about Young Helping Hands and how we impact seniors in our community. Thank you.
This is Transformation Training Academy. If you're someone that people walk up to and just talk to and tell all their business to and they don't know you, this is your sign. If you're ready to level up, Transformation Training Academy is ready for you. Coach Nikki and Counselor Nikki push you past your limits into your purpose. We help you break patterns, build confidence, and create real change. Your breakthrough isn't someday, it's today. Contact us at info@thetransformationtrainingacademy.com.
Carter's Caring Hands is here to serve the communities here in Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, Battle Creek, as well as Southfield, Michigan. We also go out into the unhoused community, serve the community with care bags. Low-income families, our senior citizens, and our veterans with fresh food baskets each and every day because no one should choose medication over food. We are here to serve you. Your community is our community, and our community is one community. From our hands to your hand.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingAndTrainingServices.com.
Welcome back. You on mute?
And we are back. You're listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. Sorry about that, guys. I had a neighbor looking for her son, and we don't play those games. Knocked on the door, go check this neighbor and making phone calls. These kids nowadays, look, that just goes right into what we're talking about. You got to watch
Exactly.
your kids. And I taught my grandson last week, belt to behind, when the street lights come on, you better be home. Plain and simple. And don't go anywhere that I don't know where you're at. I
Right.
don't play them games at all. But
So,
Real, I know you wanted to share this story. I am
oh
completely,
no, I'm ready. I've moved on.
thank goodness,
So
so grossed out.
I will say this, in another positive note. The Supreme Court has chosen not to hear the California's California Republicans' case on Prop 50. So, they kicked it back down to the lower courts. And so, as it stands now, California will get to pull a Texas and
Let's
gerrymander that
go.
state.
Let's
You
go.
know,
Right,
And
right,
right
right.
now, it's not looking good for Texas because even with their gerrymandering,
Mm.
they just lost two districts to
oh, it's
Democrats.
looking
Democrats.
real good. It's looking real good. I'm not gonna say it's not looking good. It's looking real good. They have a lot of ads, down here. The Republicans are spending money trying to convince people that they need to vote for them. But a little personal information, I work with a lot of boys, not of melanated descent, and all of them, and I'm talking, we're in Texas, these cowboys, these big trucks, the hats, the belt buckles. When I tell you these white boys are upset, I didn't think I would see it. I promise you, I did not think I would see the day when I would go walk into my office and hear them going off about Frumpy.
Well, that's what
Listen,
Kamala was waiting on. She was
Mm-hmm.
waiting. Had she did said, "Yo, we saw what you did, and we ain't going for it." At that point in time, those same boys you talking about would
Yeah.
have been up and against you, no matter what. You don't know what he would have done, and this and that. And he wasn't going to do this. Now, it was better that they saw it than they
Mm.
heard. So
It's
yeah.
better that they feel it. Because
Mm-hmm.
right,
right now, Frumpy is taking them through there.
Mm-hmm.
right.
And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes
And
you don't know until you feel it for yourself. Go ahead, Real.
what all of this is going to boil down to in November is not Democrat or Republican, but true patriotism. Anybody who actually loves this country, they can see right now we're bleeding out. And
Yes.
Yeah.
if you love this country, you're going to vote to do what's best for this country. That's why you're seeing these young white males in cowboy hats and because they actually are real patriots, not
Yeah.
those MAGA patriots we see on lives, but real people who actually love this country.
Exactly. And they want what's best for the country. And they know that separating families and snatching people off away from their homes and
Ali, that.
doing this is not how you do it. They know good and doggone well that this is not the way that you do things. So I am
Right.
not surprised that we flipped that seat from red to blue. I'm not at
Right.
all. And
And
it's
I'm
more
I'm
to come.
Yeah. And
Yes.
I see Viper Vet up on the panel on TikTok, but I think a lot of them also know and do not want our work as veterans to go in vain.
Yes.
Like people fought and died for this country.
Yeah,
And
they did.
right now, we're allowing him to basically walk over people's graves and, disenfranchise people who served and paid the ultimate sacrifice. And that ain't right. And they're not standing for it.
As they shouldn't. They
Right.
should stand for it. This is our country. You know,
Right.
I didn't know. Did I serve in the military? No. Am I a military brat? Yes. Do I love my country? Yes. Am I ready to see black hands and swollen ankles get up out of there? Him and his entire administration? Absolutely. Absolutely. We didn't sign up for this. I
No.
voted for Kamala. But even the ones that voted for the man with the dead hands didn't vote for this.
Exactly. And that's the
Yeah.
problem. Now, the
Yeah.
ones that are sticking by him, those people never had anything in. They don't have
No.
nothing to lose. He convinced them that they were the same, and they're not. They're losing access to so many benefits that they had before, and on top of that, food is extra. Their rent's gone up. Mortgages have gone up. It's just a lot going on,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they're realizing that even though with that they feel that connection with him, so they're never going to leave him. They're
Right.
never. There's some that are never. We had a guy on the on the live last night who said he was not in any of those files. Now, mind you, 4,800 times he was already mentioned, or was it 48,000? 48.
48,000.
Okay,
Third,
he was
yeah.
mentioned. But he got on our panel and said, "I told you Trump was not in those files."
The
Can
level of delusion.
and can he
Yes.
even read? That's my question. Can he even read?
They refuse to read. But
Right.
at the end of the day, this all boils down to now they are paying the price for a MAGA vote. That cost them affordability. We see these tariffs, what they're doing to prices. That cost them, probably some of their sons and daughters, since he's spreading the military thin out
Yeah.
around the world. And just so y'all know, we got boots on the ground in Nigeria. Um, and this is
I
costing
do
them.
it. I
Oh,
heard about that.
we'll
You
come
gonna talk
back,
about
but
it? Okay.
this is costing them some of their white lives, and that was not part of the plan. So when I started picking off people who look like them, they're like, "Wait a minute, we
Right.
didn't sign up for this.
Right.
Wait 1 minute, by God, we got to stop this right now."
Yeah.
Well, they
So yeah,
assumed that those people that committed those crimes on American people were going to be punished as Americans, and at least taken off the, off the front line, and investigated. But none of that is happening, and they're like, "Wait a minute." Now they see what a broken law looks like. There's so many
Hmm.
videos out there now with white people saying to us, "Listen, you told us about this rogue
We
government
did.
in the past. You told us, and we didn't listen. We didn't pay any attention. We turned our back. We closed our ears. And now it's happening to us." So a lot of videos out there saying we apologize for that.
Yeah.
But we're gonna stand up to make up for what we didn't do before. And so
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate it. I
I
appreciate
do
the
too.
fact
And
that
we
they
need to allow him
acknowledge it.
to do. Hmm.
and before we go into this whole Nigeria thing, for those of you who are listening, who may be MAGA, before you head out in November, ask yourself, what is the cost of a MAGA vote? Because they're talking, they mentioned Second Amendment and all kinds of stuff. So you better make sure you're willing to pay the price to cast that ballot.
Well, I'm gonna say this
So
last thing. I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
go ahead.
I mean, Key. I was going to say this last thing real quick. I've been saying for years, the only way they're going to be able to do what they want to do is they're going to have to abolish that Second Amendment. All
Hmm.
right. They need us like they have Gaza with rocks and
Hmm.
sticks, with like they have a lot of countries with dictators. They only have rocks and sticks. They can't do nasty
Child,
like that.
I don't know
So
how
they
they gonna
need
Uh,
take
us
that.
just like that. That's where they're going to fall short. Because
Yeah.
very
Americans
short,
love
DeeJay,
that.
they
baby.
gonna turn this thing inside out if they come for their pew pews. We
They're going
already
to
know.
try.
We
They're going to
already
try.
Right.
know. And he
So
already hinted towards that a long time ago, but they
Mm-hmm.
weren't listening.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. Turning
Yeah,
every
he
way
said
but
that
through.
at the beginning of his second term.
He
Mm-hmm.
He
sure did.
was, it was in a hot mic moment, but
And
he was
Kamala
talking
tried.
about taking the pew pews.
Kamala
But yeah,
tried to tell y'all.
Right.
exactly. But yeah, so I'm fine. I found out that we have boots on the ground in Nigeria for the same purpose that they dropped those boom booms on Nigeria. So they're still on this. Oh, Christians are
Oh,
dying in
man,
Nigeria.
they don't.
They're over there. They're over there chasing down ISIS because they're unaliving Christians, this, that, and the other. But I'm not so sure that this was ran through Congress before it happened. So this guy just absolutely keeps violating the law. And
You
I
know it
don't,
wasn't.
You
Right.
know
It
it wasn't.
wasn't.
You know it wasn't.
at some point, when are the Republicans going to try to save their jobs?
They're not. They're not. You know what? At this point, you know what? If they pass the 2 year mark, they are grandfathered in to get their pension for the lifetime and get their medical for the lifetime. And so a lot of them are leaving.
Mm-hmm.
And the other ones are gonna stick around just to see if people are dumb enough to vote for them.
Mm.
So why did Mitch McConnell stay so long? Well, listen, I seen them walking him out of
You wanna
the
know why?
doggone
He
the
can't
Capitol.
Baby,
that's
he
why he
don't
don't
even
know
know
where
where
he's
he
at.
at. He don't know what's
He's in
going
the
on.
hospital
I
now.
seen
Yes.
two
He's
people
still in the
holding him
hospital.
up.
He's
Yeah,
He
still
I
in
was.
the
think
hospital.
so. I
Y'all
He
think
bow
was
your
so.
eyes,
yesterday. He
bow
was
your
feeling it
eyes,
yesterday. I didn't
and
check
close
today.
your head. Bow your eyes and close your head. Please, Lord, we come to you humbly. Whatever you want to do, we will not, we trust you to handle things the way that only you can. In Jesus' name, amen.
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 Only he can do it.
Then take his boy with him to the
Oh,
hospital.
we can do a
Yeah.
2-for-1, Lord, if you're listening. I'm just saying.
Right.
Two
Right.
for one.
But you know what? I really want to see that man in prison. I want him to be
He
made
ain't
an
gonna make it.
example. Yeah, he probably won't.
He ain't gonna
But
make
I
it.
want the rest of those foolish people to see him made an example of.
Well, we
So
can always
they know not to try it again.
right, but we can always lean on the FAFO. All right, because I know Kitty mentioned earlier about the diaper and the blackened hands, but what about the catheter bag? What about the like? Well, I think you mentioned those swollen club legs too. That. What about the heart monitor he's got
What
on?
about the
What
body?
about the dementia? Look, guys, he had the
Girl,
nerve to
he
say yesterday that he liked I like Bill Clinton, huh? You
He don't
think
know
Bill
what he
Clinton
said.
let us?
I bet you
man,
do.
man, he gonna live forever. He like his
Oh,
blood thin. He taking
I
aspirin
bet you
today.
yeah,
do.
that's what he said. He liked his blood thin. It's thin for the heart. He taking aspirin. But
Okay.
look, well,
Keep
I
taking.
want to go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead. I'm just saying, okay, keep taking it.
Right. I want to say two things. One, what do you guys think about that Lindsey Graham? Lindsey Graham is hot as I don't know what.
What's going on
Lindsay is
with
on
Lindsay? Who got a
fire.
new girlfriend,
Lindsay,
Lindsay?
Here.
look,
Who got
Lindsay's
a
been
girlfriend,
watching.
Lindsay?
Right, look, Lindsay's been watching all the higher ups put money up in their pocket. They look the women putting it in their women's purse and all kind of stuff going on. Okay, and so Lindsay was waiting on that Jack Smith money. Well, see what they didn't do. They didn't anticipate Jack Smith coming back with that vengeance. They can never be smarter than Jack Smith.
Never.
Jack
Okay.
Smith lit the place up. He gave them every bit of what they wanted. They don't even talk about Jack Smith no more. Somebody's probably in the corner saying, "Who invited him to the party?" But at the end of the day, Lindsay thought he
Lindsay
was
girl.
gonna get that money because he said his phone was tapped and
Ooh.
they mentioned his name in the file. They were supposed to get $500, $500,000 for every time their phone call was listening to or their name showed up in that file for what was it? I call it the
The
Russian gate.
documents. The
It
What?
documents.
was it was the interference
Right. But it
Oh,
when
in
you
the
interference.
right.
classified documents case.
Right. When you looked it up under the FBI, because I kept up with that one for a while, for years, it was known as Russian Gate. But anyway, so he thought he was gonna get that money. And when
Mm.
they took that provision out of the bill that they just signed, boy, Lindsay got on that floor. He talked junk to Mike Johnson. You don't know me. I'm gonna keep this going.
I love to see
So
it.
Mike, you
Girls are
don't know
fighting.
me, okay?
No, he didn't. Lindsay bucked up.
Right. In
Lindsay said
correction,
everybody else
he was
pockets getting fat.
investigating the J6 stuff and then the classified documents.
I just
Which,
got one
what?
question.
Go ahead.
Was Lindsay's, did he have on his purple lipstick or the pink one? Which one?
The pink,
Nah,
The
he
pink.
cried it all off. We don't know what color
look,
it
he
was.
cried. Then he showed up on an interview on I think it was Fox, and on there he
That's
was
all that's
drunk.
gonna
He
happen.
he was drunk as a skunk.
Was
I
he
Lindsay,
said,
drunk?
now
he was
two
lit.
what you know he wasn't lit. He was drunk as a skunk. So let me tell you. So one
I'm
of two
definitely
things
about to
that
search for
I
that.
feel that he's dealing with. Either Lindsay made some sort of deal on the side, and he was like, "When I get my money, I'll straighten you." You know how you you
Mm.
go out to the street corner guy, and you be like, "When my taxes come, I'm gonna straighten you out." And the street corner guy
Right.
give you what you need, and then when you go file your taxes, come to find out you owe not only IRS but the street corner guy. Whatever Lindsay got going on right now, he's in a full panic.
I love it. I love this
He's
so
in
much
a
for
full panic.
Lady
Yeah.
Lindsay, Lady Bird, Lady Lindsay. I love it.
Woo. Girlfriend,
Mm,
girlfriend.
What
Mm.
did
honey,
what did
that
Mike
was funny.
Johnson say? That's all I want to know. What did Mike say? He looked
He
at him and said,
couldn't say nothing. Lindsay was at the podium on the mic talking junk. He went off. They wasn't saying nothing.
oh,
Look,
They could
Lindsay
not.
said, "All I need is one mic," and he went on and dropped bars. He
He
did his
was
moment.
mad.
He had his
He
moment.
said,
They might as
"Shoot,
well
now he's talking
dim the
about
lights.
they investigated me illegally." No, they did not. They
he was
had the
banking
warrant
on
to do
that money.
exactly. They wasn't going to win it anyway, but they could have won it because of the people in charge that would have signed off and say, "Yeah, you won." But
Mm.
legally, they couldn't do anything. That's why he wanted to get it done now. But Lindsay done made some type of deal with somebody somewhere because
He
Lindsay
already
is
spent that money.
scared.
That's what that is. He already
Yes.
spent that money, and
Yes.
he need to pay them people, and he's scared.
Yes.
Nah, that was probably the money he was gonna use to lawyer up after them Sasha Riley audios came out.
He
Oh yeah,
That
already
was
about
Oh,
forgot
that
about
was
wait.
that.
gonna be his legal money.
he got
Mm.
his grinder habit too. So
Right. He should do like Marjorie Taylor Greene
he
and
should just
just bow
run.
out.
Yeah,
Just like
Bow out.
he might have had a grinder party.
yeah, he might have. I
Might
mean,
have. I don't put nothing past them nowadays.
we know about
Nowadays,
Lindsay
you don't
girl.
know what demonic, evil savagery is happening with these demons, but that's exactly what it is. These people are demons.
They're not
They're,
human. Something
they're
is
not human.
inhuman. They're not human because
Mm-mm.
Can't
they
be.
have no emotions. They have no
No empathy, no
nothing.
care.
So what
I
are
mean,
they?
Yeah,
mutants.
I don't know what happened to
That
the mountains,
that
baby.
mutant gene.
Well, they were
Hawkins
already
Mountain.
considered mutants because they evolved
Yeah,
from
it's a
us. So
mutation, right?
they right, but they when they evolved, they were all given something. Something is missing from some of them.
the
You know,
cave the cave people, whatever they did, like they did cannibalism back then, and I know people. I believe it's hereditary. I believe everything just that gene, whatever that gene is, it just carried on through centuries and
Yeah,
just
but it's
it's
not. It's
still
not.
there.
But it's
but
not with all white folks. You know
yes,
what I
it's not
mean?
with
Because a
all
lot
white
of
folks.
white
Not
folks
with
like
I'm
all.
they're
so
appalled.
confused.
I
It's a
told y'all this
breed.
is an elitist cultural behavior.
Oh yeah, elitists. That
Mm.
makes a lot of sense because they feel like they're untouchable and they can do whatever it is that they want because everyone else is beneath them. So they, I am next to God, so I can do whatever and I can say whatever and I can treat people however. It's insane. It's insane at this point, and the mere fact that these people do this, I'm so disturbed right now. But I need them
Right,
files tonight, DJ. I need to catch up.
I'm gonna get
right.
it to you, sis. I'm gonna get it to you because I
Oh,
want everybody to see
Yeah,
this. And
I
one last thing,
Kitty, make
you
sure you
know,
send it to me too.
I will. You guys remember when they had that masquerade party recently at
Hmm.
Mar-a-Lago? Well, when I was digging down that hole, a lot of the parties and a lot of the rituals that they had before they did what they did, they were masquerade up.
Are you talking about when they were dressed? Because you know they had a party at
Yeah.
Mar-a-Lago not too long ago, and they was dressed like dogs.
Yeah, that's
No.
what I'm
That was
talking about.
weird.
Well, they
That was
had
they,
another one before then when they had everybody starving. Oh, because they had like a Gatsby style party
yep.
where like
Yeah,
they had masks and stuff on too.
They had
So
it there too. But some of the parties, the rituals that I'm finding, the some of the people are masquerade up. And I'm like, what the? Because even when I saw it then, for some it said demonic to me. I don't know what
yeah.
it was, but
do y'all
something y'all felt it too was like demonic.
It's
But
all
then,
demonic to me.
right? But
Yeah.
when I went down that rabbit hole and I saw that that was a part of their rituals, I thought to myself,
He
even
did have
then
a
there might
little
have been some flesh on the table.
mm-hmm.
Do y'all
uh,
remember years ago? What was his name? Tom. What's the little short man that does all the action movies? Tom Cruise. He
Okay,
starred in Eyes Wide Shut. Do y'all remember that movie?
I
I
remember the
don't
name. I
remember.
don't
I
The
remember
remember
the
the
name.
name of the movie.
Watch Eyes Wide Shut. Yep,
We'll watch it
Erica.
tonight.
Watch Eyes Wide Shut, and that is really it. Art imitates real life,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and that was I don't know it. But watch the movie and make your
Mm-hmm.
own judgment call about how things are going today versus that movie. And it's gonna, but it wasn't, it was very creepy. You're right, Park Ledger, but they didn't have kids involved. These were all adults, thank
Right.
goodness. Well, they probably couldn't do it with children, but
Right.
as we
Right.
see and as we're learning and as we're reading, these elitists, these sick perverts have done the most heinous crimes ever to children.
A
Right.
lot of movies have truth in
So,
them. Just
yeah,
think
that's
about Taken, the movie Taken. Remember
Yeah.
how the kids were being taken and auctioned off by the very rich and
Huh.
powerful.
right.
Just
That's
think
what I
about
was about to say, Miss Morningstar. There's a lot of truth in movies. So
it.
now
Hmm.
you take like these masquerade balls that they have in the White House, or you the stuff that you see on these videos where they're doing cult stuff. This had to start somewhere for any director to
To
get this
even think
idea.
about
Some
it.
come, yeah.
Hmm.
Because what makes you even think, form this way of thinking in your mind?
Right.
It's so demonic, you know, and it's oh my goodness, y'all. This woo, we have got
Uh,
better. And I don't know. I know there's a higher power out here who controls everything, no matter how much money you have.
yeah.
I'm gonna lean on my higher power, but protect your kids at all costs.
Right.
I don't care
Right.
who they are.
And in
And,
the end, righteousness will prevail.
and
Um, Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, and be mindful of the meat that you eat. If you do not recognize it, be mindful
I don't
of
even
the
want to eat
meat.
meat at this point. At this
Mm-mm.
point, I don't even want to eat meat. You know,
Mhm.
I just don't,
Look,
So,
I had
so
mashed potato today and a biscuit.
because I just don't. I don't even want to eat meat. I'm just so.
If you
I'm,
don't recognize it, yeah, fish, go
Don't
with
bring me
right,
fish.
no
Go.
foreign meat. Don't bring me nothing that look. I eat at home. Okay, we
That's
right,
we
look.
we
I'm gonna
grow
do.
our food. My
I'm gonna
husband
do that.
got a
I'm gonna
garden.
do that. I'm gonna do that a lot more now. After
Yeah.
that, I have no choice. I mean, they even named. But guys, let me say. Well, they named a big restaurant and I'm not gonna name it because I can't prove anything, so I'm not gonna give that name. But
I
they
do
named
be
them.
telling.
Let's say the golden those arches, but guys, y'all not remember
the-
about 10, 15, maybe even more? No, because no, it's been over 15 years. Well, about 15, 20 years ago, when it was a big uproar that they were running out of beef. Do y'all remember that?
I
I
I
remember,
do.
mean,
I
and
right.
do.
I remember.
And they were contemplating at that time
mm, mm, mm,
cloning
mm,
meat.
mm, mm, mm,
We
mm,
please, DJ, please.
Oh,
mm,
okay, okay,
I
okay.
do
Please,
remember
DJ.
that. I remember that.
I'm
But
trying to keep my mouth shut.
yeah, fake
At this
chicken,
point,
fake
y'all got me
beef,
over here.
fake
My legs are shaking and everything. I'm trying to.
So,
all of it.
ladies, I don't know how much time we have left,
We got a
but
few minutes left.
did y'all hear about the two guys working in Doge that took all this SSA data, Social Security data?
Yep.
And basically, they're saying he sold it to an advocacy group that was like, I guess, investigating elections, and somebody from one of these groups has taken this information and tried to figure out state voter rolls with this information. So listen, guys, all the foolishness y'all see Damien, that's what I call him. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Damien come out of his mouth with, they've already doing is everything is projection. So he's asking the states for their voter rolls to kind of keep it legal. But on the back end, when
There they go.
old Elon and his people was there, they already got this information.
They do.
So I'm telling y'all again, and I think DJ said it earlier. Check your registration, check it often. If you see you have been challenged, you need to go to the elections office in your locality and cure that, clear it up,
Yeah,
prove you are who you are and you live where you live.
absolutely. Absolutely. So we got a few minutes left. I am going to start by saying thank you, DeeJay. Even though y'all have grossed me out tonight, I know y'all are just sharing the news. I'm gonna have to go take me a nice long shower and cut me up some vegetables because I refuse to even eat meat now. I just can't. I can't even stomach it. Y'all have freaked me out, and it's not hard because I used to be a vegetarian. I think I'm gonna have to go on back. I don't think I can touch meat again. I really don't. I am freaked out. But thank you, DeeJay. Thank you, Real. We love when you guys come. This was a great show. We had engagement from our family on TikTok. You guys bring nothing but politics and information that our listeners actually love and need and can use. So thank you. Any last
Thank
words
you.
before we wrap the show, DeeJay?
No, not really. I just want to say to everybody that's in the room that, thank you for showing up for the show. I want to say to the two ladies that are running this show, hey, you ladies are doing a dang on thing, and we appreciate you. We
We appreciate
appreciate
you.
you. Make sure that you are following these ladies not only on social media, TikTok, but also on uh,
YouTube.
YouTube. I don't know why I was going to say Instagram,
YouTube.
but also on
Instagram
YouTube.
too, y'all.
Wait, oh,
Instagram too.
okay, on Instagram too. Then,
And
and
Facebook.
where you can catch clips of the show not only for tonight but for other previous nights. So make sure you do that as well. Real and myself will be going live in about another 5 minutes after the show is over. So make sure you guys stop by there. And
Absolutely.
I don't know
make
about
sure you're
5 minutes.
following these ladies. These ladies want to see you in this room, whether we're here or not, because they come on sometimes when we're not even on, I believe.
Yeah.
So just make sure that you're following these two ladies as
Yeah.
well.
We appreciate you, DeeJay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. Any last words, Real? Do say Poppy.
Yes, folks, be relentless in your pushback against this fascist regime. Do your homework. There's more information below the surface stories. So get your answers, do your research so you can cast an informed ballot. Ladies, thank you for having us. It was a pleasure as always. And that is all I have.
Thank you so much. Thank you, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Miss Morningstar, can you please take us home?
Yes, we gonna go home. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Memphis, Tennessee, Holly Springs, Mississippi. As always, y'all come through every morning and listen and share the love and enjoy the laughs and all that good stuff. So come back. Come back Monday morning for you guys at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. We will be on. And for us TikTok fans and friends, thank you guys for coming through and showing so much love, gifting, and doing all those good things. We will be back recording on Sunday evening at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time with Coach Nikki in the building. Okay. And it's always good. So y'all come back through. We thank you, WKRA 92.7 The Change, for this beautiful opportunity. And we will be back. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your weekend. And we'll see y'all back on Sunday/Monday. Have a good. As we wrap up today's show, we want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, tapping in, and staying connected to your community.
Remember, this platform exists to uplift Black-owned businesses, nonprofits, creatives, and community leaders who are doing the work that moves us forward.
Make sure you support today's guests. Share the show. Stay plugged into our plugs, because when we support each other, we all rise.
Until next time, keep believing, keep building, and keep shining. You've got this.
You've been listening to Our Plugs, the community connection where communities meet opportunity. We'll see you next time.